What's up, ladies and gentle beans? Welcome back to Pre-War Fallout 4. We're going to do a follow-up video to the last one, which you can see by clicking here. Over 56,000 views on that video, so quite a lot of questions and comments. So we're just going to take a look at a few of those and see what we missed in the last video. Stay tuned. Okay, so like I say, we're not going to go through the full exploration of the pre-war map because we did that in the last video. Like I say, you can click on that annotation if you want to find out how you do it and what you can see for the most part. But there were quite a lot of questions and comments that I received on the last video, and we're just going to address those as best as we can. First thing we're going to do is we're not going to mess around wandering around on foot. I've been told that there is a, what do we call it, console command, which will allow me to move quickly. Now if I set this to a value higher than 2, let's try 3 to see what happens, I will now move a lot faster, one would apparently imagine. Can't tell if that's any quicker or not. I think it might be actually. Let's try increasing it a bit more. Or have I just made myself bigger? I think I've just made myself giant. Well, that wasn't what I expected it to do, but that's fine. Holy Jesus. Okay, thank you. This was from a nice commenter who told me to use set scale to speed up my movement, but all that's done is made me giant. Although that would, I suppose, speed up my movement as well, I guess. Let me go back into the console. Let's get a bit silly. Hey! Oh, this is fun. That does work though, because obviously now I can. Oh yeah, the helicopter. We're going to come back. We're going to come to that later. So what I'm going to do is now we can sort of roam around really fast. We'll just have a quick walk and see if there's anything interesting to explore that we missed last time. I don't think there is. Hey, the void. Okay, so that was probably a good thing that we didn't go too far then, because that doesn't work. What I'm going to have to do is we'll have to try and get back to Pre-War Sanctuary. So what I'll do is I'll turn no clip on as well and see if I can move a bit quicker by doing that. Yeah, when I use TCL I might be able to move quickly in the air as well. So collisions off, and I'm in big scale. Yeah, there we go. Now we can just move really fast wherever we want to go, so that's excellent. So yeah, a lot of the ground isn't solid past a certain point. A lot of people were trolling me and flaming me and making all kinds of rude comments saying that I was a lazy bastard because I didn't go and explore all this stuff. To be honest with you guys, you know, exploring pre-war Boston and stuff like that, there's not a lot to see, okay? We can probably get to these buildings a lot faster than I did now, thanks to the tips that have been left. So we'll go and have a look at these buildings. So just to prove to you guys that I'm not actually a lazy bastard. I am really. But be prepared for disappointment is all I'm going to say, because I don't think there's really a lot to this place. I really wish I'd done this in the first video, because this is a lot quicker. Don't worry, there are other things we're going to check out as well, because quite a few of you have left comments and tips and things telling me about stuff to check out and explore. But yeah, if you were expecting this to turn into a fully realised pre-war Boston, I'm afraid you were sorely mistaken, because all this is distant objects which are not particularly detailed, low textures, and to be honest they look post-war anyway. Nothing particularly exciting about them. Really sort of rough, because bear in mind these assets are only meant to be seen at a distance. You're never ever supposed to get this close to them, so if you're expecting something any more than just like a really sort of sloppily put together model, then I am sorry, but nope. There is nothing more beyond this as far as I can tell. Why would there be? A lot of people have commented saying that they wish that the whole of the map was done pre-war. Obviously they wouldn't have had the time to do that, that's just silly. Will there be mods to do that? I don't know, I hope so, but it's a lot of work. But yeah, oh, I've lost the fusion core. Let's go straight back to Sanctuary again, because I'm not sure there's really much more we can say about that. Hope that satisfies some curiosity there. We'll have a quick look around in the other directions, but again, I'm not expecting there to be an awful lot going on. Let me just make sure TCL is on, just so I don't Oh, I've turned it back on again. That's not what I want. Just so I don't fall off the world. But yeah, if there's nothing going on around anywhere as far as I can tell. The world just obviously is not detailed beyond a certain point. We'll try and get a better overview of the map and what there actually is and isn't. Most of it's just sort of background terrain, so yeah. Honestly, I mean, a lot of people have said they were like unsatisfied with the last video, that it didn't explore enough. There's not a lot more to explore. There are a couple of things we're going to check out in a second, like I keep saying, but honestly, there's really not a lot to explore. Hello, what are you doing? You've took off. Why have you taken off? You didn't do this last time. Get back in the ground where you belong. I'm just going to try and make myself normal sized again, because the next thing I'm going to take a look at... oh yeah, there was a comment which saying, can I fast travel to the point of where the nuclear explosion goes off? The answer to that is no, because none of the scripted sequences happen when you do this trick, and that's why you have time to go around and explore it and stuff. I can possibly have a look. No, I'm not going to make promises again that I'm not going to keep. No, I will. I will go back to the beginning of the game, and I will try and see if I can use these cheats just to get myself to the point of the explosion before the bomb goes off. Anyway, so TCL off, player.set scale 1 0 1. There we go. Now I what the fuck am I now? Hello? Oh, that was a bit strange. Anyway, so another thing people kept asking me about is that there's like a secret basement behind one of these houses in the post-war part of the game. It's like a secret basement which has loads of supplies in it and stuff. I'm pretty sure it's here, and people are asking if it's in the pre-war version of the map, which I don't think it will be, but I'm just going to double check. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do as well is I'm going to go back to post-war Sanctuary just to show you where the basement is, and then I will obviously just make sure then that I've got the right location. So if I fast travel to Sanctuary, I think it just loads up the old Sanctuary, which will answer another question people had as well, which is what happens if you fast travel, because I did promise I'd do it last time we played and I forgot to do it. So we'll come back to that in a while, but just to sort of... Ooh, TCL is still off. Just to show where the basement was. Okay, it wasn't this house then. Where was it? Right, found it. So it's this place here, I believe, Root Cellar. So let's just remember which house this is. It's the one that's just on the curve of the corner, the blue house here. So if we remember that, and we'll go back to pre-war Sanctuary again. And what we'll do is we'll just make sure we're going to the right house and just check that cellar's there. I don't think the door is even there, believe it or not. It's one of them things that, again, they had no reason to kind of even think about. So it's this one here with the car outside it. I don't know if you can see it there, as far as I can tell, right on the corner of the house. So just see if we can get around the back. I don't think we can't even get around the back, not really, because of the hedge being in the way. But, and as you can see there, there's like nothing there. Turn collision off just to satisfy everyone's curiosity, because I know I'll get a lot of comments if I don't. There's nothing here. This is where the basement doors are, and there's nothing there. So sorry folks. So another comment which I was left was basically telling me to shoot the helicopter. I don't know why. Well, no, I do know why, because we had a little bit of a discussion about it in the comments, and apparently if we shoot the helicopter, interesting things happen. So I'm just going to find a... yeah, we'll just use this. And apparently if we shoot the helicopter... Ah yes, the vertibird becomes quite crazy. It will become hostile. I don't know if it actually attacks you or just starts to go around sort of crazy. Either way, it does more than I thought it did. It is coming back towards me now, actually. Ah, yes, now it is shooting me. Anyway, let's see if we've got a more powerful weapon we can just use on this thing. I don't know why I just tried to attack a vertibird, or melee attack a vertibird at a distance there, but whatever. Just executed a critical on the vertibird there. Oh no, come on! How did that miss? That was a critical. Oh, bollocks. Just wasting missiles on this. Come on now. What am I doing? Jesus, there we go. It's down, it's down, it's down. Move! Bollocks. Did the pilot survive? Yes, no, that's a hole in the floor. He's gone a bit crazy here. What the fuck is going on? I'm not touching him, he's just kind of following me. What the hell is happening? The horrors. The actual horrors. Oh, Jesus. What the hell is happening? Oh, Jesus. Anyway, so yeah, someone said shoot the vertibird. It leads to quite an interesting result, clearly. Okay, so finally, just to satisfy everyone's curiosity, what happens if we fast travel? Let's pick somewhere random. You know, that'll do. If we fast travel while we're in pre-war sanctuary, I think we just go back to the post-war map area. It doesn't actually take you to the same place in the pre-war area, so that's not that exciting really. There we go, everything's just normal game. And one other thing people have asked is what happens if we try typing other areas into the command here. So for example, if I try O2 instead of O1, nothing happens. O1 does work though, so I don't think there's anything to the number in there. And again, if you just type in, you know, names that don't exist, nothing loads, so again, there's nothing to it. I'll just try a few different numbers just in case people think there might be any more. I don't know myself, so this is going to be a surprise to me as much as it is to anyone else, but there we go, just double O just to make sure there's nothing there. And just trying that. We'll try changing sanctuary to somewhere else. There are no maps here. Let's do a new game just so we can arse around with it. I hope this doesn't lose any of my save games. I'm going to skip the intro because I've seen it before. Oh, got to create a character again, haven't we? I might as well very quickly just create a character. Just going to do a little bit of sculpting of the face. Freckles for everyone. This guy looks like he's just come off the set of Casualty. I have no idea how this has happened to him. Guy's looking like a face transplant. That's gone wrong, frankly. Very handsome. Anyway, now we've created our character. First thing we're going to do is let's just sneak out of the house before anything sort of kicks off. TCL. Collision off. Let's go outside. What's going on? Well, everything is kind of as it was before when we loaded the map up before, I guess. The guy's just kind of stood over here at the door, doing whatever he's doing, so on and so forth, so very good.
Really good with Sean.
Oh yes, very nice, very nice. Oh. I wonder who's at the door. Somebody's at the door. Not interested, not interested. What should I call my character, I wonder? That'll do. And what would I put into my... I'm going to put everything on charisma and everything on agility. Anyway, 3 points, put that into luck. Let's go.
I have my moments.
Oh, the name. Absolutely shocking. Oh dear. Oh no, this is taking on a whole new meaning. This is bad. This is very bad. Anyway, let's get this over with. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to turn off collision, and I'm just going to head off straight away along with everyone else to the vault as quick as I can, but I'm just going to go obviously this way. What I'm going to do is the explosion that happens when you're on top of the vault door is more impressive than the one that happens if you just sort of hang around and do nothing, because that just kills you instantly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay above ground when the lift starts to go down. In fact, by coming up here, I'm just kind of breaking this sequence of the script, I think, aren't I? Tell you what then, let's just head towards where the bomb's going to go off. I don't think anything interesting is going to happen, actually. It's kind of weird, this, because can you get to where the bomb happens in time? Well, I don't think really it works like that. The effect is The effects are different, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, I'll have to turn collision off for a second so I can talk to this guy.
We're on the list.
Jimmy Savile's on the list. True words have never been spoken. So, to answer everyone's questions, can you get to where the explosion happens? No. No, you can't. It's not going to work like that, unfortunately. So, this is probably the best I can do. We can let things carry on the way they were, and by the time we've gone down in the lift, we'll still see the bomb and stuff. So we might see a bit more of what's happening rather than just sort of the lift. I don't know. That being said, I don't think anything's going to happen now. I think I've absolutely knackered it. I don't think this is going to work. Scripting sequence is broken. Everyone's missing. So basically, just to conclude matters, you can't actually get to the bomb before it explodes because you can't actually trigger that sequence to happen if you're using console commands. I've possibly deleted all of my save games. I can't actually get the bomb to go off. This was an entire, complete and total waste of time, and possibly quite devastating for me. So anyway, hopefully the bomb will go off anyway, just as an end of this video, because apparently it can do after a certain amount of time. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you again in the next video. Oh, I'm going faster now. Take care now. Bye-bye. Good news, I didn't actually lose all my save games after all. Everything's fine, so that's always good news. I couldn't get the bomb to go off though. It didn't go off even if I waited. It just wouldn't go off. So sorry for anyone who's disappointed about the lack of nuclear explosion there, but I just couldn't get one. Anyway, thanks very much for watching again. Ta-ra again.